Well, we made it inside Ichetucknee Springs. We're supposed to meet a bunch of people here.
Yeah.
We're gonna go check out the springs right now. We heard there's a tube run, but it's a different entrance, so I don't know. We might end up leaving this part of the park and end up at a different part of the park sometime today. This is very exciting for us because we've seen a bunch of videos on this one, and we just really wanted to get out here. It looks like everyone was headed that way, and I see like a building, so let's head that way. And over here is the kayak and canoe area.
Heading down the path right now to check out the kayak launch. Looks a little isolated. There's actually not that many people here right now over in this area.
Okay, that's where we are right now. Then the blue hole. They have a devil's eye here too. Oh, and see they have the ramps in there.
So the south entrance is where the tube launch is.
Okay, that's where you pay and you get your tubes.
Yeah.
And then
but they also run the shuttle from there, so if you're starting your kayak,
you have to pay for the shuttle there too.
Yeah, you have to pay for everything down there, but then you come back up here and
to a midpoint.
You launch.
No, not here. That's.
I'm sorry, not from here. No, the kayak you can launch from here.
I think you pay for the kayak here though.
Yeah, no, he said you actually take it from this point.
Okay.
But I can double check that.
Yeah, kayaking starts here, but you can't tube here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it was. And then they shuttle you back.
Yeah, and then they shuttle you back.
So you don't have to worry about fighting against the current to get back up.
Yeah. I think it costs between 5 and 7. Actual springs here.
They got 2 different paths you can take down too, so it's kind of nice. They have I guess the handicap access, but you don't have to climb all the stairs, the stone stairs that were at the top. So. Okay, so we got in the water. We're at the head spring right now.
It's refreshing.
It's very refreshing. There's a lot of people here, but you know, Ginny Springs is actually closed today.
Because of the hurricane.
And so is Gilchrist Blue Springs, so I think a lot of the overflow came here.
Yeah, definitely. Because it's only like 20 minutes from there.
Yeah.
And this park was like, how big is it? It was like, it's 2,000.
Yeah, 2669 I think was the acres.
Yeah, so it's a really big park.
Yeah, and there's supposed to be like 6 miles of river.
And the lady I called, she said that they normally don't hit capacity. I think they will today because of the
other closures. Yeah.
But they normally don't hit capacity. All right, let's get Mike underwater. See what he can see. We're going to head over to the blue hole. That one is for more experienced swimmers. But my recommendation for even this one, bring a noodle. They don't allow rafts in here, but you definitely need a noodle to float around.
Yeah, you can only really stand around the edges.
It's beautiful water.
Yeah.
And I saw some fish, so that's always exciting.
Right.
All right, so let's go pack up our stuff. Let's go check out the blue hole.
Yeah.
And then hopefully, we're hoping, we're going to get on some tubes and go down the river for the day.
Yep, that would be fun.
So.
All right.
We're heading down to the blue hole now. It says that it's for more experienced swimmers, so I got some noodles because I'm experienced, but not too experienced. You can do some hiking when you come. Unfortunately, we're not doing hiking today. Why? Why are we not doing hiking, Michael?
Because we don't have our hiking shoes.
We never have our hiking shoes. All right, Michael's off.
Feel like pressure coming out of there. It's too hard to go past that pressure. We had talked to a couple divers here, and they were saying once you get past that like 12-foot mark, you break through and you don't have the pressure pushing into you anymore. My problem is that by the time I almost get to there, I'm out of air. So I think I need to invest in some flippers so I can start really breaking through some of these walls that I'm hitting.
Definitely. I'm gonna swim out.
All right, me too.
Peace.
Go look around.
This one is too scary for me.
Now we're gonna go head down and take a tube ride, hopefully, if it's open or doesn't get too late.
The office, when you come in, and then the north gate will give you a little piece of paper. They say that the GPS isn't quite accurate, so they give you a little piece of paper for you to be able to follow the directions on that paper. And it does look like they did hit capacity today. Bad news, campers.
Yeah, that's kind of a bust. I mean, we were told that it could be an hour and a half to 2 hours before they start letting people back in.
For the tubes, yeah.
For the tubes, because they're at capacity right now. Yeah. They had to kick out like 300 some odd people or something.
Yeah, once they do, then they'll reopen. But that's gonna be a while. So we're gonna go get lunch.
Yeah.
1 hour later.
So the guy is gone that was here an hour ago, and it looks like the gate is actually open. We think they're allowing people in again.
Yeah, so hopefully we can hit this.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this is where we were, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go down the 45-minute river.
Yeah.
The other one was at capacity, and we don't feel like waiting around and all that jazz. So the shuttle service is for kayaks and canoes, whereas the tram is for tubers.
Yeah. So we're just doing the tram, and it's $5.50 a person.
Yeah.
Apparently they check your bags here, so.
Yeah, so no sneaking alcohol or anything in there.
Yeah, definitely. They do a thorough search too. She looks in every wallet and everything.
Yep, except our prison wallets.
I have a beer in my So what's actually really nice is these were like $30 for two at Sam's Club.
Yeah, now we're all tied together.
There we go.
Be careful to jump in.
All right, you got it.
While floating down the river, we've run into a lot of people that apparently have medicinal needs, if you know what I mean.
We're about to get logged.
Peace. Let's show Nicole's predicament now.
So my worst nightmare happened.
Yeah.
The little valve thing opened up, and now I'm like sitting here very almost not floating at all. We're hoping that we're almost to the end because I'm gonna die here.
It always happens to her.
I'm gonna die here now. I don't mind being in the water. I just don't want to be in the water.
I'm just surprised you didn't say, I'm taking you with me, and pulled my cork too.
I'll take all you fuckers with me. Why does that say rattlesnake there?
Rare snail habitat.
Oh,
Boy.
okay.
It's a snake.
Woo! Go right down there. Make sure I keep going. Can you manage us so we don't hit the stick?
You guys are funny.
If you don't want to take the tram, it's a 25-minute walk that way.
Ooh.
That takes you back to concessions and stuff. But where is recommended, it says. So now we're going to go on this nice little adventure ride back to the front of the park. And this chain's going to keep us safe.
Secure.
Yep, safe and secure.
Planning on having dinosaurs on your dinosaur trip, aren't you? End of the line. Well, that concludes our tube run.
I'm carrying my deflated tube back. That's going to conclude our visit at Ichetucknee Springs. I actually liked this spring. It was pretty nice. I did not like that my tube deflated. Yeah, 10 minutes into the ride, which was a little scary. But the water is really nice. Ichetucknee Springs itself, that one was a good one, I think, right?
Yeah, there's a lot more to just kind of maneuver around. The other one would be better if you're more of an experienced diver.
Yeah, the blue hole one, that one's for more experienced swimmers. And it actually does tell you that, so.
Yeah.
But I think now we're gonna go get some food and just relax. Hit that like and subscribe button below.
Or leave a comment.
Yep.
Remember to keep exploring.
Yep. And we'll see you on the next one. And I'll do the hand.